Hi, this is Michael, and today I am reviewing the Braun Series 9 9330S wet or dry electric shaver. Let's take a look at everything you get in the box, and I'll talk all about the operation and the quality of shave that I get with this. Well, first of all, here is what you get in the package when you purchase this. You get a charging stand, you get the shaver itself, you get a nice little travel case here, and you get a small little cleaning brush, and I'll show you how that works. The charging base is, in my opinion, the weakest part of this whole system. I just think it's kind of wobbly, and I just think for the price that they're charging for this shaver that you'd get something a little more substantial. So that's the bad news. The good news is if you don't want to use the base, you can just use the charging cord itself and charge the razor or the shaver directly using the cord in that fashion. So that's fine. And the cord actually is really long, which I like, so you do have flexibility on where you can place this on your counter if you do choose to use the charging base. Of course, the advantage with the charging base is it does keep the shaver upright, so it takes up less space, and if you've got a lot of stuff on your counter, that's going to be helpful. I do also want to mention that this is dual voltage, so it's 100, 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz, so you can use this internationally as well. Now you do get a indicator of the state of charge, and you can see the LEDs blinking there. Now I've been using this a week, so I've done 7 shaves with this so far, and when I turn it on it still shows a full charge. So battery life on this is supposed to be up to a month. Basically 60 minutes of shaving, so I guess they're figuring you're going to take about 2 minutes to shave using this. Now, since I've got the brush right here, let me talk about the cleaning ritual of this. After you've shaved, there's several ways you can use this, okay? You can use it wet or dry. Now, if you just want to use a dry shave, I would definitely recommend using something like electric shave or AFTA to prepare your skin. And basically, that will improve your shaving experience 100%. Trust me, don't just use this dry in your face when you first roll out of bed. It'll be so much better if you use a pre-shave, a conditioner of some sort. And then the way that I use this most of the time is in the shower, and I just use either a gel or a foam. Right now I'm using Cremo, but you can also use a gel. Pretty much any kind of shaving. Do not use like a Barbasol or some kind of crappy shaving cream like that, but use something a little better. A little dab will do you. You don't need to slather it on. Just cover your face with it. And you've got 5 elements here that are going to help you achieve a really nice shave. And the thing is very gentle on my skin. Now, I don't have a really heavy beard, but this is doing a great job. And the head can be positioned in one of 5 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just depending on how you like to shave, you can adjust that to your convenience. It does help you get a little easier underneath your nose or underneath your chin if that's a problem area for you. This little lever here, this just unlocks. If you're using the cleaning system that they have, which I don't have, you would need to unlock it so this freely pivots. Then here's your on-off button. Now the LED display will show you a couple things. It'll show you when it's time to replace the foil, the whole capsule up here. It'll also show you when the razor is locked for travel. Now if you want to lock it, you just hold the on-off button for about 5 seconds. And it'll shut off, and then you get the little lock icon showing there. That means it's in the locked position, and pushing the button won't turn it on accidentally. So that's really great. When you've got your suitcase crammed full of stuff, you don't have to worry about the shaver actually getting turned on and depleting the battery. Now to unlock it, you just simply press and hold it again for about 5 seconds. It'll unlock and start operating, and you can just turn it off. On the back, and this is a really effective trimmer, this just slides up like this. And the nice feature is if you have this pivoted all the way in this angle, it'll automatically unlock that and get it a little bit out of the way so this can extend. If it's over like this, then it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have to move it out of the way at all. So the trimmer works really well. So again, turn it on and you've got a little trimmer here for trimming your mustache or your sideburns, and it actually works very, very well. I like that a lot. It just gets out of the way. Now the covering on this is nice. It's got it's got little nubs, little bumps on it, and it's also that grippy kind of a rubber feel. So you get a really nice grip on this, and the ergonomics on this are great. I think it's very comfortable to hold this. Now, once you're done shaving, you want to just run this under hot water and really thoroughly, especially if you're using a gel or a foam, you want to make sure you really get all of that out of there. And then you can depress the two buttons on the side here to remove the blade assembly here. Now this is where this little brush comes in. You use this little brush just to clean this. Even after you've run it through the water, you're still probably going to have to brush your loose hairs out of there, and that's what you use that for. You do not use this to brush the inside of the capsule here, because there's lots of little springs and stuff in here. This is very complex actually, so you don't want to use this brush in there because you could actually damage the mechanics of that. And once you've got everything all brushed and cleaned, you actually want to let this air dry. I usually just put it on a towel that I've got normally here, and I just let it air dry. It doesn't take a really long time. You can give it a little shake as well, but that's what I do. And then periodically, you're going to want to use an oil on this. And I use this wall oil, but any lightweight oil will probably do the job. And just turn the razor on and then just put a little drip on each of the elements, and that'll distribute the oil in there. And then if you're worried about that getting on your face, well, you can just get a tissue and just wipe off the excess. But that'll actually help extend the life of the blades as well. So really, I really like this. I've been using these for several years, these Norelco's triple head design, but I'm telling you, this gives me a good shave, but this just seems to give me a better shave, and it's a more comfortable shave. And somehow I've never been sold on the three heads here. It just didn't seem necessary to me, and it always seems like I'm favoring one of them as I'm shaving. But this really gives me just a fantastic shave. So overall, it's a really nice shaver, premium priced, but I think you're getting a premium product as well. Really well made in Germany, and the quality just feels really nice in the hand. So that is it. Hope you find this helpful, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.